Hello, in this JavaScript video I am going to cover arithmetic operators. So you might be already be able to guess that the arithmetic operators are something to do with mathematics, and if you did, you're right. So let's just create some, actually we don't even need to create variables. So if I do a console.log, my console log out with a 4, go back, refresh, we get a value 4. An arithmetic operator is something like this. If I do, let's say, 4 plus 8, so this is the addition operator, we get a value of 12. You see where I'm going with this? I'm just going to write out the core operators. So subtraction, I will actually leave it in the exact same order for every single one. Multiplication. So asterisk is the multiplication symbol in programming, and finally division. And the division symbol, if you don't know, is just /. So if I go back, refresh, we get, what do we get? Oh, I'm actually going to get rid of this. We go back, so add, we get 12. Take away, we should get -4. Times 4 times 8 is 32. 4 divided by 8 is 0.5. Okay, that's pretty cool stuff. And you know, you could do as many as you want. You could do that if you wanted to, or you could do, that as an extra task. Feel free to combine them. But it's just as you would write mathematics in real life. Okay, so that is, really, really awesome. Now let me show you 3 other operators. So the next one is called the modulus. You know what? I'll just copy and paste this. Save time, and less likely for me to make mistakes, even though I just suddenly did the modulus operator. And the modulus operator, the format is, so let's say 35. The modulus operator is 3. Is the percent symbol. So if I do 5 modulus 3, reload, get a value of 2. For a moment, just think or pause the video and see if you can figure out what's happened. Have you thought about it? Okay, so for what has happened, it's basically got the remainder. It checks how many times 3 goes into 5. So it goes 3, 6. Okay, you can't go above the value. So it goes into it once, and the remainder is 3 or 5 minus 3. If I put 7 in here, it goes 3, 6. If it goes after, you'll go 9, so that's too big. So 3, 6, the remainder is 1. So if I reload, there you go. We have a remainder of 1. You might be thinking, what would happen if I were to replace this division or do 4 modulus 8 as an extra task? I want you to have a go at that. Okay, so let's have a look at another type of operator, still arithmetic, and it's the increment and decrement. I'm actually going to create a variable for this. So var num equals 10, and I'm going to console log this out. So console.log, so console log num. And also I want to mention, everywhere that I've used numbers, you could use a variable instead. That's fine. You could assign this to a variable. That is fine. You could, pretty much put this anywhere. I'll just put in the console log just because it's easy to demonstrate. Okay, so we got this value. So let's just have a look, see what we get. We get 10. Okay, that's really cool. What happens if I were to do something really, really crazy? And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do something really crazy. So if I duplicate this, and if I do num plus semicolon, you might be thinking, whoa, what is happening here? Let me show you. So if I refresh, we get 11. So this is the equivalent, I'll put a comment, equivalent of saying num equals itself plus 1. And you might be thinking, is there a minus version? And yeah, there is. It's literally just this minus. So if I do, this is the increment operator, and I'll literally just create another variable. So num2, I'll leave that as 10. And we want to print out num2, we want to do num2, but instead of increment, it's the decrement operator. And it's the same thing as saying num2 equals itself minus 1. And if I print it out, the last two values should be 10 and 9. And they are not. I forgot to change this. Gotta put a minus there, or two minuses, and there we go. We have two minuses there now. And that's it. That's the increment, or increment? That don't sound right. Increment and decrement operators. You can put this directly, if you want, into here. That is fine as well. And let's have a look, see what we get. We get 10. You might be thinking, what is going on? We can't use it in here. We can. The reason that didn't work is I just want to show you something. I'm going to create one more set. And this applies for the increment and decrement. So I'll only do it for the one. I'll do it for the decrement. Why not? 35.3. And if I actually do it here instead, again, what value are we going to get? We get 1010. Am I thinking, didn't we decrement it? That's what I did. So if we just print out the value, what do we get? We get 9. And what happens is, if I were to do this instead, put the minus minus or the plus plus before the variable, it says 9 on that line as well. So depending on its position, if it's before, it does the, takes away 1 from that variable first, then does the rest of the line. If it's afterwards, it does the rest of the line, then performs that decrement or increment. Hence why this was printing out 10, because it hadn't actually performed the decrement operation when it had that value. So that's it for arithmetic operators. There are many more operators in coding and JavaScript. I've got separate videos covering them. Feel free to take a look at the GitHub page for more information. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.